Everybody's buzzword right now is AI, but if you're not using AI to solve real business problems, listen to this.
Hey, everybody. I'm Nick Wassenberg. I am CEO of a company called Cluedo. We're actually a Danish company. I'm based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, so we've got a distributed workforce across a couple continents. Lifelong marketer, career-long marketer, at least. Mostly B2B, mostly tech, a lot of startups, and just kind of keyed in with digital, and happy to be with you all today. We are what I would call a bit of a horizontal solution in that we are a solution that sits on websites and helps people search within those websites. So if you've been to your local government site, if you've been to your university, college or university site, it probably has a search bar that has a little magnifying glass that you can search by whatever you want to on that site. That's us. That's Cluedo. We do that for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different customers around the world, focused a lot of government, a lot of universities, healthcare, manufacturing, technology, but it really fits anywhere. So our challenge is making something relevant and proving the value of site search that we're all used to, but proving how valuable it is to find the answer on the website that you're on in a way that's super relevant. So that's what our tech does. And we have a few clusters of customers that we add a lot of value for, and we're trying to build that up. We're growing pretty fast. We have a team of folks in both Europe and North America, as I said. So it's fun to see that. And then the other piece of it, I don't think I can say much without adding in a little sprinkle of AI. We do have machine learning and artificial intelligence have been a part of Cluedo from the beginning. So we're about 9 years old, and we've always had that, again, to crawl the sites, to make the results that you're searching for really relevant on those sites. What we've added over the past year is the ability for our customers to add essentially a chat GPT on their own website. And so think about if you have a huge website with a ton of pages, hundreds or thousands of different domains and all sorts of content, what we're able to let our customers do is turn that site into a prompt-based conversation and say, hello, I'm looking to enroll in this program. Tell me more about the schedule. Do I have to wake up early? I don't like to wake up early. Can you build me a schedule that is for somebody that likes night classes? Or what's your program finder look like for cybersecurity? So think about a more immersive experience than most of us are used to on websites. I think this is 2024, we're all getting used to a prompt-based generative AI set of information that's coming at us. And so we're helping our customers do that. So we can keep the traditional site search super relevant answers, and we're providing a generative set of responses to you. So mostly it's fun to see our customers exploring the boundaries of generative AI within their own content and build out really cool experiences with them. There's the typical things that you might run into with a category like ours. Site search and even search is not new, right? We've all been searching for decades and decades. So for us to stand out in a group of other competitors in the market and for us to kind of differentiate ourselves is a classic marketing challenge. Obviously, anybody that's done marketing knows that that's a big challenge, especially as channels get noisier. There's like ad channels that used to work don't work as well anymore. Everything seems to get more noisy and louder over time. So we face some of the same challenges. I think for us, one of the things that's been very clear is like the ability for us to think through the segments of where the value is for our users. And that can actually change. We've got technology buyers and we're marketing to a technology audience as well as a marketing audience. So getting some of those, like the jargon right, the actual things, the problems that they're trying to solve at the grassroots level is a challenge for us. And then proving out not necessarily proving out the like case study, here's the 40% gain you're going to get, but telling a story in a way that's believable and authentic. And that means really truly understanding our customers and our buyers at a deep level, so we can speak their language directly. In terms of advice for somebody that's maybe earlier in their marketing career or wanting to level up in some way, I got some advice when I was very, very young. And I've always been more on the business to business marketing side, but I think it applies across the board. And the advice that I got early on was, if you want to be indispensable, if you want to keep your job, even in hard times, get closer to revenue. Understand the actual revenue aspect of the business and understand the impact of marketing on that. It doesn't mean you need to be like the crazy crazy like attribution, data driven kind of like pinpoint attribution expert. That's helpful in some cases for sure. There's value in that. But just asking the type of questions as a marketer that tie and demonstrate to you, the people that you work with, that you are very interested in driving real revenue. I think it seems obvious maybe to some, but it's not always obvious when you come out of university or when you get started in your career. Sometimes you're focused on executing projects that aren't as clear what the value is to the business in terms of driving revenue. Get it closer to revenue, understand the business at a deep level, and it will show in how good your work is, and you'll be able to be a better marketer and you'll make yourself indispensable.